Thank you for your interest in hearing a little bit more about how I worked with my sellers to get their homes sold so quickly here in their central Arlington neighborhood. So I've got 5 points for you today, and I'll try and get through these pretty quickly. The first point is know where you're going to go before you sell. Both of these sellers had made the decision to move out of state to be closer to family. And both of them were in the fortunate situation where they could actually go to their new location and purchase a home there before having to sell their homes in Arlington. So that is not a situation that everybody has, and I understand that, but sometimes there are options and things, programs you can take advantage of that can help make that move a little bit more feasible for you. So, if you're in that situation and you'd like to move before you sold, then let's talk about that. I may be able to offer some suggestions that could help you do that. But I think knowing where you're going to go, even if you don't maybe have the house picked out, maybe you just have the location that you want, then let's start looking for it. So start thinking about the 5 top things that you don't have in your house right now that you will absolutely have to have in order to move to a new house. Start thinking about those. And then let's start looking for your new house so that we can get you there sooner, okay? The next point is decluttering. So we hear a lot about decluttering. I know you've all watched as much HGTV as I have, and you know decluttering is critical, and it is. But I would say even more critical than decluttering is just making sure that everything in your house is in good condition. Now, that doesn't mean you have to update your kitchens and your bathrooms before you move, but let's make sure that everything works. You know, that your light switches work, your outlets work, you don't have any slow drains, you've got doors that can open. Let's make sure that your carpeting is in good shape, and if it's not, let's replace it. There are so many things that you can do to make your house more attractive. And the best thing you can do is present a home that's in good condition. So let's make sure that we've got everything fixed that might need to be fixed so that buyers can take those things off their list when they're looking at your house to make an offer on. So the other thing is, let's get it clean. I mean, you'd be surprised. I see homes that are on the market all the time that they just, would it kill you to get a housekeeper in here? No, let's get the house clean. So let's make sure that all the maintenance is done. Anything that is visual that a buyer can see, let's get it in great shape. The next thing is, let's know where we want to price it. And you do that a couple of ways. So as a realtor, as a listing agent, I'm going to go out, I'm going to look at everything on the market that is anywhere close to you in size and age and condition. I'm going to go look at it and see where it's priced. Now, a lot of people think that your list price is a statement of value, that you're listing your house at what you think market value is. I will tell you that that is the incorrect way to think about your list price. Your list price is not market value. Your list price is an invitation to the buyers to come and see your house and potentially make an offer. You're trying to get to the offer. An offer you can negotiate. A showing, that's not a negotiation. That's just coming to see it. So we're going to look at everything that's on the market. We're going to look at everything that's sold, and we're going to see how your home stacks up to those homes. And then we're going to price it at or just below market value. And that, my friend, will get you offers quickly. And that was the case with these. The last point that I want to make with you is that you will be asked to pay concessions. Almost every deal that closes today, the sellers are assisting the buyers with some type of concession, be it a credit towards closing costs, perhaps it's a home warranty, or perhaps they have repairs that they would like for you to make prior to closing on the sale. So even if you go into a deal saying, oh, well, I'm just going to sell it as is, that's not going to stop a buyer from asking. And you need to be prepared to either negotiate down on price or make those repairs. So it can be as easy or as difficult as you'd like to make it. I like to make sure that the homes are in great condition before I even put a sign in the front yard. And I certainly don't put a value on a house until we're ready to put the sign in the front yard. So, hey, if you've been thinking about selling and you just don't know where to start, I would be happy to help you. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's see if I can put some of my tips and tricks to work for you, and we'll get you into a new house this year. Thanks, and have a great day.